Okay, let's see what we got here for us today. Welcome guys to the channel. My name is Gash, and today we are live streaming down to Princess Juliana International. Just been direct to Slugo by ATC. ATC has cleared us for our route direct. So alright, so we're direct to Slugo, and we're just going to go ahead and get our information for our arrival.
Radio check. July clear.
Alright, so weather today in Juliana is going to be 080 at 7 knots. Visibility is great. Our clouds are 1,700. Our temperature is 28 and our QNH 1016. So we're just going to go ahead and enter that here and get that going.
Cuba 45 contact 35 miles north of Miloc.
Alright, let's do 00 at 6.
Roger 45.
16.
San Juan Center, Delta 1774, right, Tech?
Let's put that up.
We
already have our minimum set at
10 via.
10 via Alpha Delta 1774.
Alright, we're preparing for our descent now. We're just going to go ahead and give this a scroll down, down to
410, 10.5, approaching from the Wind 1410,
Alright, we're still at Alpha 4.
At UP 4? Affirmative.
Let's check in Juliana. Looks like Alpha 4 is still populated.
410, order contact, 45 miles south of Juliana. What's the destination? Destination Juliana, we have a request if able. Yes, we'll be descending.
We are doing some new settings here today for Flight Team 2024. Made some adjustments to my BIOS to ensure that we have the best performance
410,
possible.
Roger, that's approved, and you can start the center at your discretion. Document the center on discretion, with 410. Okay, flight 32 San Cross Vita, Santa maintain 11,000, San Juan altimeter 2995.
Vita 10 South, departure flight 32.
Can I confirm 11,000?
Correction, 1111 departure flight 32.
Currently we're testing out the DLSS 4 and basically no frame generation. We have MSFS 3. But I turned that off for a second because it felt a little bit too false for me. Still getting some good performance in terms of our flight here. That's usually what we get when we come down into the Caribbean. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull up our charts here for Juliana.
74, wind 150 at 9 or wind 10 clip takeoff.
We have the RNAV GNSS runway 10.
Romeo Foxtrot
Select
Alpha
this here.
700, flying 350, wind 09012.
118.7 is going to be for Juliana Tower. We're going to enter that in here.
Confirm heading 350 after the park.
18.7 is set and selected. Our transition altitude is going to be 5,000 feet. We need to be 1,700 at lesser. Lesser is going to be right about here. And Avakia 26. All right, so our missed approach procedure is going to be climb right turn 4000, direct on bed and hold, or as directed by ATC. So it's going to be missed approach here. We're going to make a right turn and we're heading over to on bed for our holding. GNSS is required for this flight. We do not need DME. DME is not authorized, or DME approach is not authorized. So this is going to be our minimums, standard for the straight-in approach. Our missed approach altitude should be somewhere at before 700 feet. All right, so let's go back here and keep an eye on our flight. And our descent point should come up shortly. All right, we're about 45 miles out from top of descent. So right now we're going to go ahead and switch our seatbelt signs back to on. I am also using PAC-X as well from TFDI. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our landing performance here. Let's check our estimated landing weight. All right, let's go times and weights. Landing weight is 117.3.
Winwood 119, we're
So let's do our landing performance.
Depart 8,000 feet.
All right, runway 10, runway is good. Let's apply the METAR.
7 your contact, 5441.
We're going medium auto brake for this.
Delta 1774 through 2100.
Flaps full, manual landing for the most part.
Delta
So we're going
for radar contact, climb maintain 50380.
medium auto brake is set.
1774.
Romeo Foxtrot Alpha 700, radar contact, proceed Bravo, direct Bravo, Quebec, November.
All right, so the Juliana approach has a low approach over the water. So one of the things that we're going to be always be looking out for is to ensure that we have the runway at our points, and ensure that we are stabilized by 1,000 feet AGL. 1,000 feet stabilization means that we need to have our gear down, flaps at full, and at our final approach speed, or our final landing speed. Seeing that we do not have an instrument landing system here. Since we do not have a landing system or an ILS system, we're not going to be using the, we will be using the landing system to get onto the approach path, the proper approach course. And for our minimum, which will be at least 1,000 feet, we are going to be disconnecting our autopilot. And again, we already touched on the go-around procedure, or the missed approach procedure. And missed approach altitude will be 4,000. We'll set that in the box here once we are within that range for that. We won't be requiring any anti-ice today. We do have traffic. Alpha 4 does seem to be populated here in Juliana. Yeah, there's an aircraft, a Southwest aircraft populated. But they look like they're heading out to Orlando. So by the time we get in, we may be able to get that gate active or open. So one of the things that we're going to do, we're going to select that gate right here. So Alpha 4 is selected, Genzer, and handling by Genzer has been selected. So GSX is going to dispatch ground services over there, so when we land, we are able to get into Alpha 4, and we would have ground services at Alpha 4. All right, we're about 15 miles from top of descent. Everything else has been set up in our
FMS.
Our seatbelt signs are on. Anti-ice is not required. Our lights are set for
1159 miles, space 7 terminated, frequency change approved. Frequency 100, cross Lugo, and maintain, flight level 110.
We'll cross Lugo out and maintain 110, Spirit Wings 100.
Until flight 3210, inspect Dallas, runway 10 approach.
Alright, flight level 100, set.
Frontier flight 3210, inspect Dallas, runway 10 approach.
Check Dallas 10, 3210.
Windows 410, Juliana denied your request to overfly the airport. I'm going to have you contact them and assist them.
Foxtrot Alpha 700 will be away from cockpit for about 10 minutes. Okay?
And if you guys are just joining me, we are flying down to Juliana today.
Who's requesting that?
Zulu 53 Alpha, right 5, team first of me, requesting landing, team first of me 1500.
We're 53 Alpha, you say you're requesting landing clearance at some...
Yes, we'll stop at team first of me.
We don't control that, that's out of control.
You're told by St. Martin Tower to contact you. Copy that. We've got a Unicom on to do this point.
Alright, top of descent. We're hitting it with our nose right now. We're going to go ahead and select descent.
This is Caribbean Spoke for Mars.
Alright, we should be crossing Slugo at or above or at and maintain 100. Flight level 100. Alright, so descent checklist, FMGS landing performance has been reviewed. CCAS is being set to below right now. Approach briefing has been completed. Anti-ice is as required.
45, terminated, frequency change approved.
Right, we have green dot. And we're flying the Spirit Wings Skittles delivery today.
We were 410, Juliana Tower denied your request. Contact them now on 118.7.
Thank you, 410, switch to the tower.
I am using NVIDIA DLSS 4, so we still have ghosting. I've not yet gotten the fix for this yet.
Windward 119er, expect INF approach runway 10, when able, proceed direct Humana, and the 74 down and QNH 1014.
Roger, clear for the out of approach runway 10, and when able, direct to Yamana.
If we zoom in,
and
it fixes itself. But once you zoom out, it kind of speeds up a little bit.
Figure 604 to 798, flight level 150.
Alright, nope, that's our departure performance.
C1 Center, good afternoon. This is November 772 Lima Romeo. We'll be passing 3,100.
Okay, flight 3210 to 7maintain 6,000.
6,000.
Knots. Let's change that now.
Number 772 Lima Romeo, 71 Center, order contact. Traffic is set to 11 o'clock, about 5 miles northwestbound. VFR at 3,500 is a dash rate.
We're with the Virgin Islands right now.
772 Lima Romeo.
And number 772 Lima Romeo to right into 80.
Right heading 280, 772 Lima Romeo.
And the traffic is Twin Otter, no effect.
Roger.
Number 772 Lima Romeo, correct, Gouda.
Alright, you're correct to Gouda, 772 Lima Romeo.
Seagull 604, service is terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, Seagull 604, good afternoon, boys.
Frontier Flight 3210, are you direct San Juan?
3210, roger.
I mean, you can fly present heading, but like, your flight will have VITA as a direct San Juan, and it looks like you're not doing that right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, just fly present heading.
Roger.
American 1927, cross Lugo, auto maintain, flight number 110. American 1927, Sound Center.
He is nowhere near right now. Once you're flying within San Juan or within any
Flight 3210, turn left heading 280, set maintain,
you
4
have to
times.
be online.
230, 2000.
If you know you're about to descend, if you know your descent is going to come up within at least 200 nautical miles, you got to be online right there. Because changes can be given to you at any time. That's why I'm developing the application to assist with those types of radio callouts.
Number 772 Lima Romeo, climb maintain, flight level 380.
380, 772 Lima Romeo.
Flight 3210, heading was 230, right?
280 on that.
280,
He's a 738.
American 1927, Sound Center.
Yeah, they're still going to keep calling him.
Wind 119, Sound Center.
Let me see.
119, go ahead.
You direct Yamato?
We were direct Yamato. The aircraft just had some sort of glitch, just nose dive, and then it turned around back to take it. So I'm just getting back on course here now manually.
Wind 119, roger, maintain 3000 if you can.
Roger, we maintain 3000, wind 119.
San Juan Center, good afternoon, American 2730.
That Windward 119er, he came from Canefield, Dominica.
American 2730, San Juan contact 10 miles off of the flight base.
San Juan Center, Charlie Golf, Charlie, Juliet November at 3,000 feet, asking for clearance into the Charlie at St. Thomas.
Charlie Golf, Charlie, Juliet November. Next flight in, Omega 10, altimeter is 29995 and squawk 1063.
Squawk 1063, we're not looking to land, just fly through the Charlie.
Roger.
American Airlines or American Eagle just departed here in Dominica. All right, we're open ocean again while we head down to Juliana. So again, guys, if you
One
were just
now,
joining,
again, expect a visual approach on runway 10 now and proceed direct to Juliana.
Roger, expect the visual approach, runway 10, direct to Juliana, request for 118.
Okay, flight 32 Central, heading 020.
Frontier flight 3210.
American 1927 is still offline at this time.
American 1927, sound time.
Yeah, they're gonna have to kick this guy.
Okay, flight 3210, clear direct tenor.
Clear direct tenor for Frontier flight 3210.
He's gonna end up getting kicked. I'm gonna keep an eye on him until he gets kicked. Let's see what happens. The thing about it is, San Juan and all the other, like the Caribbean controllers, they are a little bit more lenient when it comes to being online. The others, as soon as they call you once, they call you twice, they send a message out to the supervisor and say, hey, where you gotta kick this guy. They kick you real quickly.
Good day, Center. November 225 Alpha Bravo is direct St. Bart.
November 225 Alpha Bravo, frequency change approved.
So if you're flying through the Caribbean, you won't have much issues in terms of someone calling you out and trying to get you kicked off the network.
Bravo.
However, let's see. Okay, that Windward 119er, he was going from Canefield to Dominica, Canefield to St. Martin, and it looks like he had an issue with his aircraft, so he turned him around and sent him over to, turned him back around to St. Kitts. Looks like he's back on track right now. Still within green dot, and we are floating down perfectly here. American 1927
the airport center.
still has not yet started descending.
Roger, we don't go 118.
American 1927, back with you. American 1927, cross Lugo, auto maintain, Panama 110.
He just came online.
Cross Lugo 110. American 1927. Until flight 3210, is auto maintain 3000.
2000 for 210.
Finally came online.
Frontier flight 3210, you're 4 miles from Tanner, cross Tanner, at about 3000, clear ILS on May 10, correct?
Squawk Center at about 3000 and cleared ILS 10, approach for Frontier flight 3210.
Alright, so we're approaching Slugo here. We're not at 10,000. We're supposed to be crossing Slugo at 10,000 and maintaining 10,000. So if you guys are just joining, we are on our way down to Juliana today. We flew from Fort Lauderdale. We were in cruise for a couple hours, and now we are on descent into Juliana. We're flying the Spirit Wings Skittles delivery today.
Wait, 119, you have the airport site?
We're expecting Alpha 4 for our arrival into Juliana today.
119, contact Juliana Tower, 118.7.
Alright, it looks like Alpha 4 is going to...
Juliana Tower, Windward 119, bye.
Spirit Wings 100, contact Juliana approach 112.95.
128.95 for Spirit Wings 100, see you. Alright, let's go 128.95. Okay, we didn't realize that approach came online. So we're switching over to Juliana approach. Julian approach. Good afternoon, Spirit Wings 100. We're in the descent, flight level 150. We're direct Slugo for 10,000.
Sir, you want to Julian approach over to contact. Information hotel, the turn expect the RNAV approach from by 1 sir.
Got the RNAV 10 in the box for Spirit Wings 100. Thanks. Alright, so we should be crossing Slugo at 10,000. But looks like we are going to cross it a little bit higher. Switching down to 10-mile range.
Spirit 100, proceed direct Avaki, descend and maintain flight level 70.
Direct Avaki, flight level 70 for Spirit Wings 100. Thanks. Alright, so we're going direct Avaki first. And then we're going to insert that right now. And now we're going to keep descending down to 7,000. Or flight level 070. Need to get these fixed. Following green dot. Alright, to get these fixed, you gotta get off of DLSS and switch over to TAA. From
Spirit 100, descend and maintain 3,600 feet, QNH 1014.
going at 2,600, copy the QNH with Spirit Wings 100. Alright, let's go ahead. 2,600 is set in the box. We can see the approach path right there. Going below 10,000. Final lights are going on. You got this slowing down now. So again, I'm on DLSS, so these textures, you will see them, they're more defined when you use DLSS. In order to fix these, you gotta switch to a TAA, and DLSS no longer. So if you can afford the trade-off like this, you can go ahead and keep it. But I'm gonna switch back over to TAA because I hate seeing these for sure. We're above green dot. I'm gonna try to see if we can capture it. Let's go ahead and use some speed brake. Alright, no company message yet. Our telex still shows us as Alpha 4. Let's go ahead and switch for the frequency, the tower frequency, which is 118.7. Let's switch this down. .87. Let's go ahead and get rid of the speed brake.
7400 via Vaki, cleared on approach runway 10, report established.
Via Vaki cleared the RNAV approach runway 10 and report established, Spirit Wings 100. Alright, so yeah, we're cleared the approach. You're going to go ahead and select the approach mode here. Engage our landing system. That's something that I forgot. Below 10,000, we have a seatbelt signs to on, landing lights are on, and EFIS landing system selected. We're approaching our deceleration point. Alright, so if you guys are just joining again, we just got our approach clearance, and we are in our, so we're going to use some speed brake to slow the aircraft down now that the aircraft has initiated its deceleration. ATC has cleared us for the arrival. Still gonna keep the speed brake in until we are slow enough for us to be established on this approach. Once we're established on the approach, 1874 Spirit Wings 100. See ya, thanks. Alright, so we're going over to tower right now. Julian Tower, hello, good afternoon. This is Spirit Wings 100. We are on the descent to 2600 for the RNAV 10. We're 3 miles from Avaki.
Spirit Wings 1002, Julian Tower, hello. Continue approach number 2.
Continue approach for runway 10, Spirit Wings 100. Alright, so we got our...
And Windward 119, short distance 1002 and up, runway 10, clear to land.
Roger, clear to land, Windward 119.
So we're established.
Contact 1722, contact Julian approach 128, decimal 95, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, thank you.
Alright. Glide slope, localizer, checked. We're established, we're going to set to 4,000. Yeah, we're using the sharklet, so a lot of drag is required for most of this, for our descent. I already have the runway inside over here, so you can see that little patch right here. We need some speed brake to slow us down because the aircraft is going to be slippery again. That's why they put this here, so you are aware that you are flying the sharklet version. Sharklets are a lot more slippery, they float a lot more, they are a lot more efficient, so you will expect for the aircraft to slide a lot more, so you got to be ahead of the aircraft and plan for these types of things. So we're using the speed brake for up until for our flaps 2, which we're going to select right now. Move the speed brake, gear down.
Minimal approach speed.
Min approach speed for Spirit Wing 100. Alright, so gotta click that. We are trying to reduce our approach speed here. We're going flaps full so we can meet his request, because that Twin Otter is going to be on the runway by the time we get down if we remain this speed. Flaps full. Alright, beautiful day today in Juliana. All right, so here comes our, before landing, our cabin crew is advised, and I think they did call us up, but we missed that. EFIS is as required, FC is on approach, empty terrain is as required, landing gear
199,
down,
welcome
flap
to
set.
Guyana.
Spoilers are armed, auto
Waiting
brake is
via
auto brake 2,
Echo,
FC autopilot 2
taxi
is as
descent,
required, engine mode
ground.
selector is as required. Nose wheel and runway turn off lights are going on right now.
Roger, Vicky via Echo, Stand Bravo 3. Request our Charlie
And our
4.
go around altitude
For the
is
stand,
set.
please.
Checklist is complete.
Windward 119er. Yep, backtrack and vacate via Echo and taxi to Charlie 4.
Roger, backtrack. Vicky Echo, Stand Charlie 4. We do remember 19. Thank you.
100 remain.
AP off.
Spreading 100, go around, turn right heading 180 degrees, climb and maintain 4,000 feet.
Going around 180 degrees and 4,000, Spirit Wings 100. Alright, he requested a go around. Go around flaps are set. Alright, we're gonna switch over to heading mode 180. Flaps going up. Flaps up. Open climb. And we're all set for that. Landing system is off. Approach is disengaged. Alright, quick go around and we just disconnected our pilot too.
Spreading 100, contact Julian approach 128.95.
2895 for Spirit Wings 100 CM. Julian, approach hello again, Spirit Wings 100 on the go around, heading 180, 4,000.
Spirit Wings 100, Julian approach, allow ready contact. Expect the RNAV approach via Vaki, turn right heading 280.
Expecting RNAV 10 via Vaki 1. You said 200, correct?
Turn right heading 280.
280, Spirit Wings 100. Alright, so let's go ahead and engage our approach mode again. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Let's go direct to Vaki. Input that again. Let's get 280. Give our speed back to managed. And we are constricted up to unbed. Let's go to
American
birth.
227, descend maintain flight level 70.
We're going to activate the approach phase again.
Spirit Wings 100, number 1 for the approach, descend 2,600 feet.
Down to 2,600, Spirit Wings 100. Switch this down. Open descent. Go around go-arounds into Juliana is a part of life. We had the Twin Otter still on ground, so we had to do a go-around. So it was executed pretty quickly and efficiently. Right, so right now we're descending 2,600 for us to re-engage back onto that approach. It's like it's gonna put us behind again. Because we do have an American aircraft flying in. But, okay, so it looks like we will still be able to get through without, you know, having too much of a bother. All right, we're at 26. It looks like he's going to send us direct to Avaki in a sec. All right, so we're going to enter that direct Avaki.
American 9247, sound right heading 180.
Right, 180, American 9247.
We're just sitting there doing nothing. All right, so we got to go around. And we're going to disable our speed brake. Flaps are retracted. Press this climb, and then we are preparing for the approach checklist again.
Square 100, sound right, direct to Avaki via Avaki, cleared on approach runway 10.
Right turn direct Avaki via Avaki, cleared for the RNAV approach runway 10, Spirit Wing 100.
And Spirit Wings 100, able to keep the speed 220 until 10?
I can do that for you, Spirit Wings 100.
Thank you, keep best forward speed.
Best forward for you, Spirit Wings 100.
American 9227, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1014, head on 2 for the approach.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1014, American 1927.
Alright, so we're going to select approach mode, select our landing system again. Go around was unprepared, but we had to prepare for it because of that Twin Otter. Alright, so we have tower on, and we will switch once they put us over to tower.
Spirit 100, right on 7 tower, go inside tower for 1 way, just 17 bye.
We're back over to tower for Spirit Wings 100, see it. Juliana Tower, hello again. Spirit Wings 100, we are 2,600, 4 miles from Avaki on the RNAV, runway 10.
Spirit Wings 100, hello again. Surface 1, pressure 10, direct 7 up, runway 10, clear to land.
With the land runway 10 for Spirit Wings 100. Right, so the winds changed again. Let's go perf. 100 at 7. Let's go ahead and set that in. I always like to change it so the aircraft knows exactly what to expect, especially for the approach. Switch over to 1,000, and so that we can get 4,000 set. All right, so we're on approach. So localizer is slope star here, and glide slope star is coming through. We're gonna go ahead to manage speed. We're going flaps 1.
November 18 for Lima, Kilo, yep, I got your flight plan. Service approved, confirmation, hotel is now current, QNH 1014.
Runway inside
10 is in use. Maintain VFR at 1,500 feet, squawk 555,
VFR level 1,500, that's 15556.
And glide sub star 4007.
November 24 Lima Kilo, read that is correct. Report when ready for taxi.
Welcome to 4,500.
Check.
American 810, good day. Would you understand Alpha 4, correction Alpha 1, requesting a hard to destination airport?
Tower, delivery, and ATIS. Right.
And American 801, Atlanta Tower, hello. You cleared the destination, 5 radar vectors, Zapata transition, then a style. Initial climb flight level 150, expect runway 10 for departure, squawk 4557.
Can I have the last two parameters of the clearance for American 810?
Yep, American 810, yep, destination climb flight level 150, expect runway 10 for departure, squawk 4557.
Alright, our gear is down, let's go ahead.
Victor, initial climb flight level 150.
Flaps going down to full. Landing checklist. Cabin crew has been advised again. EFIS as required. FCU is on approach. ND terrain is as required. Landing gear down. Flaps set landing. Spoilers are armed. Auto brakes is set medium. Engine mode selector is as required. Exterior lights, nose wheel, runway turn off lights are set to on. And go around altitude 4,000. Set checklist complete. 1,000 feet. Alright, so our hands on our side stick already.
American 197 Juliana Tower, hello. Continue approach number 2, number 1 is on a 3-mile final.
Continue approach American 927.
AP off. Continue. Got a little bit of rudder to try to keep us down the center line here. Gonna want to try to get off that runway as soon as possible. Giving some rudder input here. Oof, we're max rudder.
100. 30, 40, 30, 20, restart.
Ah, that was pretty hard. Very hard landed. Very, very, very hard landed.
Spirit Wings 100, welcome to Juliana. Backtrack and vacate via Echo and taxi to stand Alpha 2.
30 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile device. Please remain seated until the air traffic comes to a complete stop and seatbelt signs is turned on. Remember to use caution when opening the doors.
Let's see if we can get...
Spirit Wings 100, confirm backtrack and vacate via Echo and taxi to stand Alpha 2.
Copy that. Clear to backtrack, vacate via Echo, and can we get Alpha 4?
Spirit Wings 100, affirm. You can take Alpha 4 then.
Roger on Alpha 4, Spirit Wings 100.
And November 24 Lima Kilo,
It's gonna
would you
have
like
to
to
go
take
around.
intersection Bravo for departure?
Affirm, we can take Bravo.
Roger, November 24 Lima Kilo, taxi holding point Bravo, runway 10.
Yeah, we're
Taxi
off the
via
runway.
Bravo,
My
runway
rudder
10,
is
240.
not working with me today. I'm not getting max deflection on my rudder. Flaps going up, and APU is going on.
24 Lima Kilo, ready to go.
24 Lima Kilo, your hold position. There's an aircraft on a 4-mile.
Roger, no worries, 24 Lima Kilo.
Gotta try to get off of the runway as soon as possible. The echo.
Spirit 100, expedite taking.
Yes, sir. We're off at Echo Spirit Wings 100.
Roger, American 1927, surface winds 1007 knots, runway 10, clear to land.
6110, American 1926.
Alright.
And then November 24 Lima Kilo, behind the arriving Boeing 737, line up and wait, runway 10 behind.
Behind the arriving traffic, line up and wait, runway 10 behind, 24 Lima Kilo.
APU is available. APU bleed goes on.
American 1927, welcome to Juliana. Backtrack and safety via Echo, taxi stands Alpha 3.
We're heading over to Alpha 4 right now.
910, exit via Echo, and stand Delta 3, American 827.
Princess Juliana, Beechcraft 77 Delta Kilo, we passed up here North April. I'll be doing a southeast visual departure with information hotel, and we're also ready to taxi.
And November 787 Delta Kilo, Juliana, hello again. Confirm you saw the flight plan?
I did. Let me just check to see if you got it. 1 second.
That was
November 24 Lima Kilo, expect after departure, right direct St. Bart's, maintain 1,500 feet, hold position.
Hold position, expect after departure, right direct to St. Bart's, 24 Lima Kilo.
alright. I know we're
And November 24 Lima Kilo, confirm also maintaining 1,500 feet.
Also maintaining 1,500 feet, 24.
alright. Here we go. So we got
Princess Juliana of Beechcraft 77 Delta confirmed. Let me know if you got my flight plan.
beacon off.
And November 787 Delta Kilo, I got your flight plan, stand by your number 1.
Received messages, and that's our arrival message. I'm sure that was like a minus. Yeah, that was a pretty hard one. I gotta disengage my tiller from my rudder input so that it can be a little bit better for me. All right, so welcome to Juliana, guys. We have just landed.
Kilo. I have a transfer advised, ready to copy.
Ready to copy 77 Delta Kilo.
November 787 Delta Kilo standby. November 2 for Lima Kilo, surface sense 1007 knots, runway 10 clear for takeoff.
10 clear for takeoff. 241 Kilo.
November 787 Delta Kilo, information hold south nav trend, KNH 1014. Runway 10 is in use, maintain VFR at 1,500 feet, squawk 4565.
Maintain VFR at below 1,500 feet, squawk 4565, 77 Delta Kilo.
And November 787 Delta Kilo.
Alright, so we're off.
And November 787 Delta Kilo.
Pretty much that's it for us today.
Correction, it's 2,500 feet. Maintain VFR.
We had to stop out here. We stopped down here because we kind of stuffed up our turn.
2,500 feet and for the squawk 4565.
But we're all set.
So November 787 Delta Kilo readback is correct. Startup is approved. Reports when ready for taxi.
Alright, so yeah, we did have a pretty hard landing on that last one.
But
it's okay. I think we did a perfect all the same. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and adjust. I'm not going to adjust yet, but I will do that adjustment so that I don't have the rudder, because my rudder input is pretty much not at 100%. I got us but I just did not calibrate my rudder properly. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this flight today. We are about to hop off because we're completing our flight here, and yeah, thank you so much for joining me for the approach, the go around, and the landing. Have a great one, guys.
Hey, from American taking a 6 on Charlie, 77 Delta Kilo.